We had some mid-blade brackets sent to us, and we went into the shop and had them made. And here's the shop we're going to be working from. Here are the brackets, the original brackets, and some of the machinery. The first thing we had to do was to make the knobs on the bracket. So we're going to start with a lathe CNC. And here's a picture of the knob put out on the program screen there. This is a finished product example. After completing it, it's going to go as an example as you see there. And then these brackets were a little short, so we were going to extend it, make it a little longer. I think they've been cut. Oh, how did that get in there? I have no idea. And first one of the things we had to do was measure it, and this is probably overkill. These were stamped out in the beginning, and this is a machine that got the measurements. We had to put the program in, and then this is something it looked like at the end. End up making 2 sets, and it turned out pretty good. We did some welding back later that evening about midnight. That's my job. That was my first welding job. He was having me practice, and there it is, looking like it, see if it would fit. I had to figure out which direction it went. This had missing some holes here, or some bolts. And then Steve stopped by for some safe tractoring.
1.5 inches.
So this is starting out on the lathe CNC to create the knob from a rod stock.
Alright, so we're going to make a program, we're going to make a new program, we're going to call it work number, we're going to call it MAT. M-A-T-T, enter.
Got my own program for the knob. It's called it Matt the Knob program.
3,000. Alright. Basic.
This is second nature to you, ain't it?
This is bullshit. This part is nothing. I don't care about that.
This is a part that will be going on the NASA space shuttle.
We made the knob back in January and then finished the work here at the beginning of May.
1.5, 1.4,
Are we giving away trade secrets by recording this?
No,
I saw you took the prints down. Obviously, that can't go on the internet.
Nothing I do here goes on the internet. You understand?
Right.
Show you something.
Except for
Turn
creating
it off.
Suburban parts. First, then we made the actual bracket. Okay, the knob was done, and this is a machine that made the bar the proper size with a bandsaw.
Not going to be a complete report.
After that was made, he got onto another CNC machine here. Paul wants nothing to do with being on the internet. Nothing at all.
I need pictures. We're at that point. Remember the pictures you sent?
He's just zeroing out where the end of the bracket is, and here it is cutting it out after the program's been written.
You're a couple beers in.
So after the slots were put in and the proper holes, we actually bandsawed the actual part out. And for Paul, this takes, he's done this so many times it takes him seconds. I ended up doing the very last one. but this is second nature to him. This last notch has to, so it will clear the footrest on the Suburban. I didn't know it at the time, but after the bracket was applied, figured out what this notch is needed for.
Don't forget your beer.
He insisted on cleaning it up neatly, but he does not like putting parts out there that are not complete. That sander's a bad mofo, I'll tell you.
They ain't gonna see your face.
So he had purged everything in his barn, and that included his metal tables, and we had to use a...
any bit on there. My voice, my shitty welding. Other things, the machining, I'm okay with. Shitty welding, no.
See, again, he doesn't want to be on the internet, but...
So you're gonna call that good?
Calling it good.
All right. Oh, no.
So we had to use a pallet as a table, and there was really no
the one that's got the big bulb.
good piece of metal to actually ground it. I guess that's what you call it, is grounding it. And he had a couple of test
You're
pieces
a master
here.
welder. What do you mean?
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
I ended up welding the very last one. It was the first time I ever welded. He was having trouble with the welder. It's not used very often, and the feed was giving him trouble. He was actually getting quite frustrated. This is about midnight after we came back from the shop.
What's it doing wrong?
It's not feeding. It stops. I'm a shitty welder, but... Oh, yeah, okay.
May have something to do with it. So look who's here. Suburban Steve.
Woo!
All practicing safe.
I'll have a Corona.
Practicing safe tractors with his mask on. This side, the frame wasn't even together. It's missing 2 bolts. So before we get this bracket on, where'd I put the bracket? I gotta get some bolts, so. All right, we got the 2 on. And Steve's here to help. We're practicing safe tractoring with our masks, because we have some people in our family who are weaker immune systems, so we are being overly cautious as we're supposed to be here in Michigan. And let's slide this in there, Steve Areno.
That's a big deal.
This is the inaugural. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't put a lock washer on. Just
Hey, Chewy, I need a 1/4 of an inch up. It's in. It's in.
bring the crowbar over.
All right.
The tolerances are so tight we can't push it up.
It's got tight tolerances, dude.
It's got good tolerance.
It's nice and tight.
We like it tight. I got no leverage. Hold my camera.
in?
No. Where's your...
Badass mofo. Oh yeah. Look at him.
Shit. I don't want to pound the hell out of this. Oh, of course.
Now it goes right in. Did it go in?
It went in.
Did you get it in the hole?
Got it in the hole. It's been a while, but I got it in the hole.
You got it done. What you gonna name it? Alright. This is it.
This is it. Now hopefully it starts.
Oh, look at it.
Here, go over here, let's see. Over here. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? It worked. Do it again, do it again.
That cotter pin's in the way. What's the point of that cotter pin? Oh.
Needs a little WD-40.
Look at that, huh?
Woo! Want me to move this chair? Let's do it. You want to plow the driveway?
Is it recording?
I mean, looks like it is. I got a little lightning bolt.
Alright, time is going up.
Yeah. No fucking way. Wow. Wow. Fucker works.
Alright, well, I obviously want to angle it,
Yeah.
but and I got to figure out why that cotter pin's kind of in the way of that.
But it works.
It works.
You got to put together. Thanks to Paul Superman.
Oh, I know why. Here.
Got to zoom in on this. He knows why.
Toolbox.
Silverado wood splitter. Need another tool.
I busted enough knuckles today. I'm not busting another.
You're gonna bust a knuckle.
It's a turn.
Go get a big wrench and a pair of gloves.
This
Look
is
at
when you
that
let
truck.
Steve with the camera.
Only problem with that truck is it ain't got a beer in it.
Yeah, leave him with the camera. Who knows what's gonna happen here?
SSBTC baby. 2-inch mount.
He said mount.
Everybody might be able to evolve over time in a Sears Suburban. You ready? Are we
Make
still
sure that's recording.
450? It says
The number's going up.
453, 454. Don't bend a knuckle. Man, that's easy with the right equipment.
I assume it goes this way. This cotter pin, well, it's not called a cotter pin, but it's seen its better days. Oh.
That's it. Want to try it again?
Yeah. let's
Should
see-
I move my car and you
let's see
can?
how you put it on an angle.
Let me move my car and you can go all the way around the block here. Do you think you can get rid of that middle area? Let's see if you can grade the grass out of that middle.
Well, let me put it on an angle.
All right.
There's a couple of adjustments here. I don't know what they do yet.
Might be able to change the, not only the angle of the blade, but the aggressiveness. More forward, less forward. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I just... Don't get old.
What'd you do? Just lose something?
Set the pin down. I don't know where I put it.
This is good. I'm gonna need a beer pretty soon. This is
Me?
it's hard work. Did you set it up on top of the tractor?
What a maroon. I think he adjusted up here, Steve. But I don't know how you do that with this bar in the way. Set it down, see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah. All right.
It's all the way down, baby.
Now I can't move it. So go somewhere in between. Lightly lift it off the ground. All right. Thank you. Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
That moved it easy. That's a nice, great angle. Can I bring it down?
Yeah, you can.
Hold on, I got time going again. It's blinking.
All we need to do is find the pin I missed.
You can't have lost it already. You got a
I swear,
spare?
don't get old, dude. I didn't move.
What was it? Just another one of those?
It's one of these stupid pins. I've got another one, but...
Oh, right there, in front of your finger.
You got cat eyes.
Good thing I saw it, huh?
All right, so now it's on an angle.
All right, we gotta try this. Should I move my car?
No, let me just...
See what you can do. All right, here it. Second inaugural burn. Oh, she's a-working. She's a-working. Look at that. There goes a man and his tractor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tilling the earth. Scraping it flat. Oh, yeah. It's working.
Must be some adjusting still. There's some other adjustments.
I think that, yeah, it needs another adjustment, but
This would work better like across those rocks there
yep. You need some soft pack.
and down on your street. So we'll bring it down to your street.
Here goes the cyclist.
But there it is.
Well, we're gonna order some. Like the current plan is to order a semi-train full of 21 AA,
Yeah.
and it'd be awesome if you could bring that and I have mine.
Do the back blade and the mid blade.
Who is that? The CEO just arrived.
All right. Well, let's go split some wood.
Awesome, awesome.